608. The day rating is a 7. Got up and got in. I walked the dog around 7. Yeah, 7 o'clock, and around 7:30. Took it pretty casual with her. She did start barking at one of the dogs and just, I don't know what her deal was. But tried to get out of the way. We were both headed the same direction. My pup was just sniffing too much. I was like, come on. She just kept sniffing. Like, all right. Tried to just get her out of the way. And the other dog was just walking by. So, a little issue, but she was fine. Just tried to give her a minute to calm down. Let the other owner with the dog just keep walking a bit. Excuse me. And then came in, got ready for a run. I ran with my friend, and we did 6 miles. And they were kind of hurting. Took 2 or 3 breaks, and they were just. I ended up talking to them a little bit about it, and they said, "Yeah, I didn't eat well yesterday. I haven't been hydrating well lately. It wasn't that hot out, but I think it was just still warm, and it was starting to warm up. I don't think we started running till 8. It was kind of funny. They came over, brought their shoes, and then didn't bring the right shoes or socks. So they wanted to walk to their car, so we walked over there. And on the way over, we're just looking around. And then we just turn around, and there's some weights by the trash can. There's a 20-pound and then 2 10s. And so we were both kind of laughing about why they were there. And my friend was saying, yeah, it's probably someone got cheated on, and the girlfriend just said, "I'll get rid of all this stuff." I was trying to be more optimistic, and I was thinking maybe someone's just upgrading their weights, and they had 120 and 2 10s, so both are 20-pound weights. And they just said, I'm not going to try to find a match for either. I'm just going to go get a whole new set of weights. That was my prediction, whatever it was, but they were getting rid of them, so I picked them up. So now I have additional weights to use. Did I use them today? I did not. Will I use them in the future? I will, but today was just a mental recovery day after the run. We were doing 6 miles. My friend fell off, and right when we finished 6, we were still a block away. My friend just like, "You're done," or "I'm done, you go. Just get the door open so right when I walk in I get some water." So I just kept going. I felt fine. And I just grabbed some water for them and jogged back and gave them some water. And their head was starting to spin a little bit. They were getting dizzy. So I just said, kind of rinse off, drink some water. I had the body armor, so I had some electrolytes and other vitamins in there. So I said, sit down a little bit, but just try to cool off, let your body come to. I don't want you passing out. So I gave them some of that drink, gave them some water. And after about 45 minutes, half hour, 40 minutes, they said they felt okay. So I said, "Do you want to go get some food? How are you feeling?" Give it some water. So we went to Chili's. Well, original plan was to go to Chili's, and they wanted coffee, so we got coffee. Went to Ross a little bit, looked for any kind of Halloween stuff, and any other kind of deals that were there. I'm looking for new shoes, maybe either dog walking. Okay, actually, I feel like I need 3. I need running shoes. I need some dog walking shoes, but just something really comfortable so I feel like I can stand and walk in them all day. And then shoes for work, because the shoes I have, I'm also using them for the salsa class, and they're just hurting my feet. And I noticed the soles of my feet have just been that much more sore the last 3 weeks. So I need to use maybe one for work, one for salsa. But they didn't have any that looked comforting. They all just had that hard wood sole on the bottom. I want more of the modern ones that have, it looks like a fitness or running shoe sole with a really nice dress top on top of this shoe, but I couldn't find any there. So I'll just keep looking for those. And then by then Chili's was open, so we went to Chili's. Got the chips and salsa. Just drank water, and then I ordered the bowl of chicken enchilada soup, which I haven't had from there in a long time. Talking at least 10, 12 years. And I got that, which was alright. Wasn't as good as I remembered. Or maybe I just remember it. When I first had it, I enjoyed it more, but it wasn't. It was good, but it wasn't like, oh my gosh. I remember why I started liking this one to begin with. It wasn't like that. It was just, okay, it's good. It's soup. And then I also ordered my loaded Texas cheese fries. And so it was just the French fries, the cheddar cheese, bacon, jalapeno. There's some little chives in there every once in a while. But I think I was hungry. But I did eat a lot of chips, and I did eat a lot of potatoes Saturday and Sunday. So I just felt like I didn't need that much starchy carbs. So I had a hard time eating it or finishing it. And I got to the point I was like, okay, I'm kind of done, but I don't want to take 6 or 7 fries. So I just started picking off the cheese a little bit and just had the fries with jalapenos. And that kind of filled me up for the day. I ended up having a brat about an hour ago just to have something else in my stomach. But I really just felt full the rest of the day and came back, played with the pup a little bit, and then just took maybe a 2-hour nap. And I feel like I could have been a 3-hour nap. But I just like, nope, get up, walk around, try to take the pup out. And she's like, no, I'm okay. I'm like, okay, if you're okay, then I'm okay. And she was just kind of sleepy. I think she might have been recovering from the weekend, as was I. So we just needed a day to recover. Like in the morning, I considered going for a run with the trail group, but after the first run and then eating lunch, I just said I need some recovery time. I just want to hang out, relax right here for a bit. So I did. And just watched a little TV, watched the Game of Thrones episode, which was starting to get more twisted. There was definitely a scene where the guy lost his head from the tongue. And just, oh man, there was some other drama stuff going on. You can kind of see like, this is going to come back later. This is where the family feud starts. This is where they're going to start bickering and fighting, and it's going to end season 1, and season 2 is going to come back, and right back to it, the royal family feud. And then I watched another episode or 2 of Welcome to Wrexham, and it's just still so great. It's still that underdog story. It's great to see him go from, they were at almost the bottom of the list, to first for a bit and second, and then they're kind of fighting for that playoff spot right now. But just crazy to see him go on a win streak and just see how the community was so positively affected by him, and how they just said everyone's just wearing more of their Wrexham jerseys. You go to any event around town and someone's talking about the games or the team. So it's just really cool to have that kind of culture around. I guess especially because in London and that whole area, the teams are just so close together, like sometimes 15, 20, 30 minutes apart. And there's some that are hours, but a lot of them, like the stadiums, are so close nearby, and they have, I think it's the Derby, I can't remember how they say it, but it's kind of the, like Man United and Man City, so both Manchester teams, and they play each other, and normally the fans can kind of walk from one to the other stadium, or one side of town to the other, and they all go in large groups and chant and do all their all their support group stuff. So it's crazy to see how they have that. And here it's different. I mean, we have one soccer team here trying to get into the playoffs. Hello, Pape. Hello. How are you? Hello. Hello. Yes. I. And I mean, we have like the Phoenix Suns and the Cardinals, but there's no other teams around inside the state like that. Puppies. So it's just cool. I like that about it. But that's it. I was trying to watch some stand-up comedy. I was watching Mascalco. I can't remember his name. But I watched a few of his, and I was watching Patton Oswalt. And I stopped his to go walk the dog. Now it's 11:30, and I'm ready for bed. Gotta get back to it tomorrow. Tomorrow we got dance, and hopefully a run. We'll see how it is. It might be the recovery day, but trying to keep in mind I have that race on Saturday. I'm trying to do well for that one. So, gotta get some miles in. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. So run your life with health and happiness, and have a good night.